If you like Tom Hanks, you should definitely watch our picks for his best movies.
And we agree to the rules, and that's what makes us Americans. It's all that makes us Americans, so don't tell me there's no rule book, and don't nod at me like that, you son of a bitch.
We hope you will enjoy the following ranking. Please let us know your favorite in the comments, and make sure to subscribe to never miss a good movie again.
Number 10. Bridge of Spies, 2015.
The next Russian operative who gets caught might think twice about keeping his mouth shut, and you never know. Abel might want to see the sky again.
Bridge of Spies is a 2015 American-German historical drama film, directed by Steven Spielberg and stars Tom Hanks, Mark Rylance, Amy Ryan, and Alan Alda. This modern masterpiece of brilliant mind, Steven Spielberg, takes the good old Cold War espionage thriller and makes it something fresh and new. Part courtroom drama, part espionage journey, we witness how a U.S. spy plane pilot gets captured by the Soviets and is sentenced to prison. Now the CIA operative must take the chance to fight for his freedom in Berlin.
We just do our jobs.
Like Lieutenant Powers. He's just a pilot.
He was making photographs from 70,000 feet when he was shot from the sky. People in my country consider this an act of war.
Number 9. Apollo 13, 1995.
This is Houston. Say again, please.
Houston, we have a problem.
Apollo 13 is a 1995 space docudrama film directed by Ron Howard and stars Tom Hanks, Kevin Bacon, Bill Paxton, Ed Harris, and Gary Sinise. Retelling one of the most thrilling and dangerous missions in human history, Apollo 13 follows the lunar mission and its astronauts, Jim, Fred, and Jack. When an oxygen tank explodes, the planned moon landing is called off. When more and more technical problems occur, the astronauts return to Earth and lives are faced with their greatest obstacle ever.
She's burning. Oh, yeah. Master arm off. Okay, here we go.
Unit regulators on. RCS is go 10% run.
Bring it around, Frodo.
Trying, but it's dragging. 10 seconds.
Number 8. Philadelphia, 1993.
You are my hero. Andrew is right. You are the greatest. Are you gay?
Philadelphia is a 1993 legal drama film directed by Jonathan Demme and stars Tom Hanks and Denzel Washington. Following an undeniably meaningful message to craft its themes, Philadelphia's sensitive direction forms the first Hollywood movie to inform about and tackle the social issues of AIDS. The homosexual Andrew has contracted the disease, but is afraid of the consequences when informing the people around him, especially his firm. This results in a heartfelt journey of learning to accept the truth.
Didn't you have an obligation to tell your employer you had this dreaded, deadly, infectious disease?
That's not the point. From the day they hired me to the day I was fired, I served my clients consistently, thoroughly, with absolute excellence. If they hadn't fired me, that's what I'd be doing today.
Number 7. Road to Perdition, 2002.
So who do you work for? Can you keep a secret? I'm press.
Road to Perdition is a 2002 crime drama film directed by Sam Mendes and stars Tom Hanks, Paul Newman, Jude Law, and Daniel Craig. This somber, beautifully mounted mob movie goes beyond the typical gangster genre in exploring the exceptional bonds that are shared by fathers and sons. Mike is an enforcer and a powerful mobster in the Depression era in the Midwest. When his whole family is brutally slaughtered, he begins a journey of thrilling revenge and, much more than that, of self-discovery.
When I say get down, you get down. You don't ask questions. When I say we're stopping to eat, you stay with me. You listen to me from now on. Or you start taking care of yourself.
I can take care of myself fine. You never wanted me along anyway. You think it's my fault this happened.
Stop it, Michael. It was not your fault.
Number 6. Captain Phillips, 2013.
4 pirates on board. 4 pirates coming towards us down the main deck. Lock down the bridge. Yeah.
Captain Phillips is a 2013 biographical drama thriller film directed by Paul Greengrass and stars Tom Hanks and Barkhad Abdi. In April 2009, the U.S. container ship Maersk Alabama is boarded by Somali pirates who take everyone hostage. Now the captain of the ship, Richard Phillips, must do everything in his power to protect his crew from being slaughtered through communicating and trying to survive on his own. creating a never-before-seen tension between the captain and the Somali pirate leader.
You said you just wanted money. You said this was just business. Is this business? Is this how you do business?
10 seconds, Sahib! Die right now, Sahib! Piri! What? Who took it?
Number 5. Castaway, 2000.
Look what I have created! I have made fire! I have made fire!
Castaway is a 2000 survival drama film, directed by Robert Zemeckis and stars Tom Hanks, Helen Hunt, and Nick Searcy. The daily life of Chuck Noland is troubled, but worth living. But right as things are making good turns, everything goes wrong. Stranded on a lonely island after a plane crash, Nolan must face his greatest fear. Trying to maintain his sanity, he finds friends and obscure objectives while questioning his existence, his place, and civilization, and most importantly, his true self.
I did it.
Number 4. Catch Me If You Can, 2002.
10 seconds later and you'd have been shot. Mind if I come downstairs with you? I gotta take a look at this guy.
Catch Me If You Can is a 2002 biographical crime film, directed and produced by Steven Spielberg, and stars Leonardo DiCaprio, Tom Hanks, Christopher Walken, Martin Sheen, and Natalia Bay. The story is based on the life of Frank Abagnale, who, before his 19th birthday, successfully performed cons worth millions of dollars. Along the way, he posed as a Pan Am pilot, a doctor, and an attorney, and has been pursued by a dour FBI agent, Carl Hanratty. What starts as a cat and mouse becomes a complicated relationship.
You're late, all right? My name's Alan, Barry Allen, United States Secret Service. Your boy just tried to jump out the window. My partner has him in custody.
I don't know what you're talking about.
What, you think the FBI are the only ones on this guy? I mean, come on.
Number 3. Saving Private Ryan, 1998.
You came all the way out here to tell me that?
You're going home. Our orders are to bring you back.
Saving Private Ryan is a 1998 epic war film directed by Steven Spielberg and stars Tom Hanks, Edward Burns, Matt Damon, and Tom Sizemore. One of the most horrifying depictions of World War II is Saving Private Ryan, an experience to crawl down your spine and never leave again. Showing the horrors of D-Day in revolutionary, realistic ways, the story is not only depicting the violence on the battlefield, but the disturbing aftermath that tears apart the soldiers even decades later.
I don't know anything about Ryan. I don't care. Man means nothing to me. It's just a name. But if going to Ramel and finding him so he can go home, if that earns me the right to get back to my wife, well then that's my mission.
Number 2. The Green Mile, 1999.
What do I do?
Watch and learn.
Watch and learn.
For many years, circumspect Chief Supervisor Paul Edgecombe, played by Tom Hanks, leads the infamous Block E, also known as Death Row. One day, a tall, muscular black man is handed over to him as a new prisoner. John Coffey, played by Michael Clark Duncan, is accused of child murder and rape, but he has a mysterious gift, and Edgecombe for the first time doubts his job. The Green Mile is a 1999 American fantasy crime drama film, written and directed by Frank Darabont, and is based by a novel of Stephen King.
It was pretty funny. That's why I don't like it. We'll be doing this for real tomorrow night. I don't want anybody remembering some stupid joke like that getting going again. You ever try not to laugh in church when something funny gets stuck in your head? It's the same goddamn thing.
Before we unveil movie number 1, here are a few honorable mentions.
Returning to LaGuardia would have been a mistake.
Okay, well, let's get into how you calculated all those parameters.
There was no time for calculating. I had to rely on my experience of managing the altitude and speed of thousands of flights over 4 decades.
You're saying you didn't do any...
I eyeballed it.
So the potato chips are Krakosia.
Okay.
And this apple...
Big apple. Big apple.
The big apple represents the Liberty Rebels. Okay? No more Krakosia.
I wish you could have seen me then, Pam. Lean as a whippet I was. A racehorse? Well, anyway. Now here you are, and look at you. Oh, I could just eat you up.
That wouldn't be appropriate.
Number 1. Forrest Gump, 1994.
There was only one thing I could say about the war in Vietnam. Well, there's only one thing I could say about the war in Vietnam.
Forrest Gump is a 1994 comedy drama film directed by Robert Zemeckis and stars Tom Hanks, Robin Wright, Gary Sinise, McKelty Williamson, and Sally Field. The story follows Forrest Gump, a slow-witted but kind-hearted man from Alabama, who witnesses and unwittingly influences several defining historical events in the 20th century United States. The movie won 6 Academy Awards, including Best Picture, Best Director, and Best Actor for Tom Hanks, and was selected for preservation in the United States National Film Registry as being culturally, historically, or aesthetically significant.
I'm not a smart man, but I know what love is.
Do you agree with our list? Please let us know in the comments. If you want to know more about a particular movie in this list, you can check out our links in the video description.